Hello everybody, my name is Dylan and today we're going to be talking about my thoughts on Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 1, the cartoon. So let's go. Okay, so I watched this after I watched Season 1 of the live action Avatar that just came out on Netflix. And I fell in love with the cartoon. My boyfriend and I he was rewatching it, I was watching it for the first time, and we were watching 10 episodes a day. And the only thing I have to say is that at some point I did just get a little sleepy just because I was sleepy. But the show was very entertaining. I definitely understand why people love it so much. Just the way it was animated. I think this came out in maybe 2006, so I was 10, and it definitely hits some place in my heart and nostalgia, even though I never watched it, just by the way the animation looks. I loved Aang in this one. He was so childlike and silly, but also very compassionate and brave and strong. I just loved Aang in this. Katara and Sokka are amazing too. Sokka is so funny. And Katara is very mature for her age. And I like that they played off the fact that these are younger kids. And I like that Katara is the one who woke Aang up from the ice. Because I don't believe that. Did that happen? No, I think she did. I don't remember. I think she did in the live action too. But I really like that. I didn't have such an issue with Sokka's sexism being removed. Because a lot of people had issues with that in the live action. They're like, well, that's the whole point of removing the sexism or whatever. I don't know. I didn't feel like his sexism was so upfront and present as much as people made it seem like in this season. Definitely where it was squashed, especially by Suki. But I don't know. Maybe he's still sexist in the next two seasons. I haven't watched them yet. But yeah, I did want to say that on that. I feel like they still kind of conquered that issue in the live action show without him being so misogynistic and sexist. But the face stealer was not as scary in this, thankfully. But I really liked the way that this show panned out. Every episode didn't feel like a filler. It just felt like, hey, this is a lesson we have to learn. This is what I need to learn if I'm going to be a good avatar. I need to learn how to help these two different groups of people cross this canyon. I liked that episode. You know, I liked when he had to go do his little missions. And just having Katara and Sokka, and realizing, the reason that Aang's gonna be one of the best avatars is because he has a group around him that supports him and can help him in different ways. And I also like that he waterbends. He waterbends some by the end of the season. And I don't understand why he was so scared of it on the Netflix show. I didn't like that in the Netflix show. I forgot to mention that, but going through the animated series makes me think about that. And I like the little crush that Aang has on Katara here. It's just, I love the way they play off of the immaturity of the characters. Even though they're very mature for their age, they're still kids. I like how they played that out in the animated compared to the live action, which was just a little bit more serious. And yeah. So yeah, I would say overall, I really enjoyed this season. I'm excited for season 2. I really want to meet Toph, and I hope to love her because I just love the way she looks. Ever since I saw her in Five Below as an action figure, I just like the way she looked. I think she looks really cute. And we're going to learn more about earthbending. We're going to have an earthbender on the team, so that is pretty cool. Excited to see where Zuko and his storyline goes, because really he's kind of a tweener right now. Not because he's conflicted in why he wants to, sometimes help out Aang, but because he kind of just wants to make sure other people aren't getting what he wants, which is the Avatar, so that he can be welcomed back into the Fire Nation, which his dad never really wanted. And then we didn't see Azula. I think that's her name, Azula. Until she looks like she's coming in season 2 as the main bad guy. So Netflix, I think they could have cut that. I think they could have cut Azula from the first season and just focused on a little bit more of the storytelling, and they could have saved some time for that. But I'm excited to see what happens next season, and I hope that you liked this video, so please like it if you did. Comment down below, what did you like most about Avatar Season 1 for the cartoon? I really loved the episode where Aang had to try to get the two parties across the canyon. And then at the end I was like, I hope Aang is lying about this story because this is so silly, and he was. But it worked, so it's fine. Also subscribe because it really helps me out, and I will see you all next time for another episode of my thoughts on, not quite sure what it's gonna be, but I'll see you then. Bye.
Hey y'all, it's me, Ibil. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe!